Kevin Wild is in the house. He's in the studio, and we're going to bring him on. But before we do that, I want to take a minute to talk about the history we have with Kevin. I was introduced to Kevin, let's see, about 8 years ago. My friend Alex, who used to come to our events, to Electronic, to VEC, to Flight, and he said, "You got to meet this guy. He's so passionate." And I was like, "Okay, anything for you, Alex," because Alex is such a great supporter. And you know what? Now looking back, that story has so much more meaning, because when you're so passionate about something, it affects other people, and then other people will go out and bat for you. They'll go out and they'll be your cheerleader. They'll be your champion, you know? Kevin Wild from Bad Royale. Kevin, what's going on?
Thanks for having me here. It's just tiredness, you know?
We were just talking about that. We were having the
long days today.
That badass footage of you guys. Like, man, like, no sleep.
This is the downtime to that stuff, you know?
So you just came off of a flight from Kansas City?
Yeah, Kansas City. We just got off the Steve Aoki tour, Colony tour for his new album we were part of. So we got to do a leg of the tour with him and experience some of the biggest venues in the States.
So I heard that you guys were more into trance, and then you guys went to the whole other side of trap, right? Is that the story? Tell us the story a little bit.
We originally started as producers and DJs of trance. That was kind of where our hearts were musically. And we all had solo careers. Bruce was part of a duo, and we ended up moving in together. And when you live with other creatives, you're constantly slinging ideas off of each other.
Yeah.
And that turned into us creating a side project, not thinking it was going to go anywhere. And originally, Bad Royale was named The Kingdom. Kingdumb, because we never thought it was going to be a serious project. It was kind of just to experiment with other types of music.
Yeah.
Because when you do something too much, you kind of get bored, you know, and you have to find some new outlet. And with us for music, it was making trap, and we were really looking to Major Lazer and Diplo and what he was doing. So we were using a lot of dance hall vocalists. We and the project was a total joke. And how the name actually kind of evolved was Elias came up with the branding of it, the artwork and the Kings. And when the project got taken seriously, Diplo told us to change your name.
That's crazy.
He basically told us, imagine winning a Grammy and singing The Kingdom.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we had this back and forth about changing the name, and Bad Royale came out of it. And it was a massaging of Mad Decent and Diplo and their A&R Paul Devereaux, who really took our branding and changed it into what it was today.
Wow. Well, I think that's super cool, man, because I think especially, what was the year that you guys started it?
It was we're 3 years old now, so about right at the end of 2014, beginning of 2015.
What did the trance community say?
Well, we kept it under wraps for a while because we were scared of what the reaction was going to be. So we kind of stayed anonymous for a bit, and we didn't show, like, that was why the cartoon picture was made. So, and we pushed that as the forefront of our image for a while, because we still had really active trance careers, and we didn't.
Because you were on Anjuna.
Yeah, we didn't really know how to gear both of those. So this new sound, because there is a big dialogue in the community between changing sounds or trying to evolve what is current in trance.
Absolutely.
So we didn't announce it too early. We really came out when we did these. Bad Royale did covers of Above and Beyond songs, where we took them and had other singers rendition them into dancehall and soca, which are Caribbean-based genres. And Above and Beyond loved it. When we showed them it, we thought originally they were going to be like, what is this? But Tony, we showed him one, and he said, you have to do more. Do 2 more, do 3 more, do an EP. And the EP came out as a co-signing between Mad Decent and Anjuna Beats.
Wow.
Which it was a very stark reaction. We had people that loved it and people that hated it. It was almost no one in between. And that was interesting to see. And that was kind of when we came out as who we were, because people knew us now from the trance world and seeing what we were doing now.